What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of upcoming mods for Fallout 4. If you guys have somehow never seen the series before, basically what this is all about is I show you some work in progress pictures or videos from some different mods that mod authors were so generous as to share with us, basically detailing what they're working on and the progress as they do move along. It is imperative to remember when watching this series that mod authors work for free and kind of at their own rate. Don't rush them or kind of nag them as to when they're going to be done. It is an art form and people do work at different paces with these types of things, so just respect the mod authors for what they're doing. If you guys do enjoy the content and do want to support the video, one way you could do that is by leaving a like or a comment. Due to YouTube's new algorithm, that's just the best way to promote videos on the platform right now, as well as I encourage you guys to consider subscribing if you do enjoy the series. With all that being said, let's just jump right into it. So the first mod I do want to show you guys is going to be the Mark 22 by Skibida. So this is a mod author that originally put out a ton of mods that weren't necessarily the highest quality, but now is going back with some new learned skills and redoing a bunch of his mods and of course putting out some new mods. So this is definitely looking like a pretty unique mod. The Mark 22 seems like it's going to be some sort of heavy machine gun. And if you actually look at Fallout 4 modding right now, there aren't a ton of heavy machine gun options that are available. There's some LMGs, but especially LMGs. You have like the M2 machine gun. A lot of Skibida's recent mods have been extremely high quality, especially in the texture and model department, and definitely seems like based on the in-game pictures of this one, it's going to be no exception. As you can see, there are going to be a ton of different barrel options with this, and that's actually something Skibida does really well. A lot of his mods really do embrace the customization system in Fallout 4. You could really change them from kind of assault rifles to snipers to even something like a submachine gun. Obviously, a heavy machine gun such as this probably won't have nearly as many options, but regardless, it does seem like you're going to have a number of different barrel lengths and types, which could probably change substantial things like rate of fire, damage, etc. All around, this looking like a very promising mod, and again, since it's been so long since we've gotten some good heavy machine gun releases, I'm definitely going to be excited for this and just to see what it's all about. So next up, we do have a Vaultsuit redesign. This is going to be a collaborative project between Nero and the Kite. These guys have put out a number of different mods, each individually in the past, and a lot of them being really high quality, and of course, as you may have guessed from this one, some of them are very slooty. So this again, as I did say, is going to be a Vaultsuit redesign. One thing these guys do really well with some of their previous mods is they really give you a lot of color customization options. As you can probably tell, there's going to be over 30 different colors available for this one, so it definitely seems like it's going to be a very complete and expansive color palette, which is definitely cool to see because it really does give you the options to use this in a variety of different armors and just situations. Plus, I feel like it's going to be pretty fitting for something as simple and even versatile as a Vaultsuit. With that being said, as you can see, the suit itself, although being a little bit slooty and kind of having a bikini or a bra top, does seem like it's going to be pretty cool. Again, a lot of these guys have put out some very high quality armor mods, so I don't think this will be any exception. And although I don't personally like mods like this, there definitely is an audience for them, and I don't want to be biased and discriminate against which mods I show in the series, so here you are getting all of it. So next up, we have the PM Makarov by Alex Scorpion. So the Makarov is a really iconic weapon. Alex Scorpion is a pretty well-known mod author. He's made a number of outfit mods and just some other mods in the past. I did cover him on the series a number of times. Regardless, it seems like now he's going to be working on a new pistol mod. And as you can see, it's definitely going to look very cool. As I did say before, the Makarov is a very iconic pistol. You've probably seen it in a lot of different movies and stuff. I think Scarlett Johansson uses it in the Avengers series and Iron Man movies. Regardless, what it's meant to be is a very compact and small pistol, even having its own ammo type invented for it, that being the 9x18mm Makarov round. Again, it's meant to be a very small, compact pistol that is still able to deal a strong enough punch, maybe used by spies, hence Scarlett Johansson and James Bond, but not being totally irrelevant like a Calibri or something like that. The gun itself does look very cool based on these pictures. I actually really like the kind of slotted magazine there. I really like being able to see all the different bullets. It definitely seems like he's accurately depicting the bullets in these renders. I hope he does that in the game. I'd love to have that custom ammo type for this gun, and that's one thing I'd really like to have for this gun in general. I hope he finds some way to kind of make it unique and fit the kind of Makarov style. It's a very specific weapon in the sense that it's meant to be light and efficient, but maybe not dealing the most damage out of all the different options. So maybe if it was implemented into Fallout 4 by having a really fast reload time, or maybe just the time it takes to kind of take it out is very quick, that would be pretty cool, and I think it would be a nice touch to this weapon all around. Even if it just implemented as a normal pistol mod, it does look very cool, and obviously it is a very iconic weapon that I think a lot of people would be happy to have. So next up, we have the Phantom of Far Harbor. This is going to be a new mod by Crimson Rider. Crimson Rider has been putting out a number of really cool outfit and accessory mods as of late. I feel like he's definitely been making a name for himself in the Fallout 4 modding community. I actually really am excited for this armor. It really embodies what I like about different armor mods. I like a mesh between armors and kind of normal clothes, which this definitely seems like it's going to be. In his little description, he does describe how he really likes how people are wearing a different armor, but then over it is kind of a camouflage or just a type of clothing that matches the setting so it doesn't look too out of place. That certainly seems seems like what he's going to be going for here. As you can see, it's in Far Harbor, probably going to have something to do with Far Harbor, and then you do have this kind of torn rags on top of it, which obviously make it fit in very well, kind of have a silent but powerful type. And again, it does look like there is some armor going on under it, which does seem very cool. Hopefully this does have a good armor rating and will be viable as just a normal armor. All around, Crimson Rider has been putting out a ton of really high quality mods lately, and this is definitely something I'm going to be keeping my eye on, because personally I love armors like this. So last but certainly not least, we have the Submersible Power Armor Redux. So there's going to be some new images by Sovereign Walrus or Edible Grenade. He was the mod author behind the Halloween pack, of course the Submersible Power Armor, as well as the TES 51 Power Armor. Two of those are actually some of my favorite Power Armor mods, so I'm definitely excited to see what he's working on next. And it seems like that's going to be an overhaul of the Submersible Power Armor. I'm not entirely sure how he wants to implement this, whether it's going to be a total replacer or a standalone mod. Regardless, as you can see, this looks awesome. These are some renders of the Power Armor, but it definitely seems like it's going to be much more detailed and very different from some of the other power armors. The Submersible Power Armor is very cool, but it definitely fit into a category where it was some slight model changes and a lot of texture changes making it stand out. That does not seem like it's going to be the case with this mod. As you can see by that big tank on his back, that's going to be totally unique and unlike any of the other power armors. On top of that, even the helmet itself does look very unique and very cool. I'm definitely excited to see the rest of the body be crafted, because what we have so far is extremely high quality and looks very cool. Again, the Submersible Power Armor is one of my favorite power armor mods, and the Redux variant of it definitely seems like something that is going to maybe even take its spot. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video though, guys. If you guys did enjoy and watch to this point in the video, let me know by commenting BioShock down below. As always, thank you for watching as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.